Hey, baseball fans, this is Chris Singleton, and welcome to MLB The Show.
Slade preparing for this one, and let's check his status on the Braves' organizational depth chart. It's the Syracuse Mets taking on the Gwinnett Stripers. First pitch coming your way next. One down. Slade, the next to hit. 2 hits in 4 at-bats during yesterday's ballgame. Hot shot to third. Got the out.
Yeah, you're out.
Batting third, the first baseman, number 21, Lucas.
Runner at first.
Second,
Digging in for the Mets,
baseman,
Jacob Reimer. Second inning, no score thus far. On the ground to third. Slade. Throws to first. Fine play in the hole for the out.
Batting eighth, the second baseman, Ezekiel Duran.
Runner at second,
Now
2
batting,
down.
the third baseman, number 24.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Turned on, but that's fouled down the third base line. Just missed. What a take with 2 strikes. That one not close. Now 2-2. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the back end of the third inning. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. The high heat, too much on that one. So 1 hit is all they get. End of 3, no score. Runner at first,
Now
nobody
batting,
out.
The third baseman, number 24.
Swing and a miss, and the bat goes soaring through the air. Strike 2. Obvious that he was swinging for the fences. Tough to do it on a pitch in that location. That's towards center. Matos settles underneath it. And there's 1 away.
Now batting, the first baseman, number
Time to have a look at his
21,
pitch breakdown for the
Lucas.
game. He's not primarily known for his 4-seam fastball. However, he's thrown it on more than half his
Now
pitches so
batting,
far.
the
And he
third
hasn't let
baseman,
them play to
number
run, so he might stick
24.
with it. Slade, the batter now, whiffs for strike 1. 2 outs, base is empty.
Ball.
Comes up empty, strike 2. Great time to go to the slider. He was clearly sitting fastball, which made his swing just a hair too early. Now he's got cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And a nice frame on the mound. He sets him down 1-2-3. Looking ahead to inning number 8. The Stripers have the lead, 4-2. Certainly a frustrating game at the plate. I think he'd be the first to tell you he's capable of better. I'm sure he's glad they got the win, though. Slade is focused and ready for this one. Yet another chance to show the baseball world what he's made of. Slade, the star of the show, getting ready to showcase his skills on the diamond. It's the Syracuse Mets taking on the Gwinnett Stripers. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. One down. Here's the third baseman, Slade.
Number 24.
Gets that fastball by the swing upstairs. Looked like he had his mind made up to swing no matter what on that pitch. Swing and a miss. Chases that one in the dirt. Obvious that he was swinging for the fences. Tough to do it on a pitch in that location. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's out number two.
Third, the first baseman, number 21.
Here we go in the top of the third, scoreless ball game. Stepping to the plate for Syracuse, Ben Rortvedt. Kicks and delivers. On the ground to third, Slade. Tosses to first. Fine play in the hole for the out. Let's take a peek at his pitch usage in this one. Now, Slade. Three-pitch strikeout in the last AB. Will definitely want to do better this time. The 0-1 offering. On the ground to the right side, Duran. There with plenty of time, inning over. One runner left aboard, still no score. No outs, runner at first. Next up for the Mets, Ezekiel Duran. Chop to third. Slade. On the run, throw to first. And they get the out.
The batter, number 7. Shortstop, Ildemaro.
One down. Now the third baseman, Slade.
Number 24.
Pintaro has been excellent in this ballgame. Sliced hard, but foul. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Good job to fight that one off. Foul ball, still 0-2. One out and the base is empty. Gets a piece there, we'll do it again. And That's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Picks up the 7th strikeout of the ball game. We go to the top of the 7th. Ben Rortvedt now at the plate.
Ben Rortvedt.
On 0-1, the delivery. Drops it down the third baseline. And he beats it out. It's a bunt single to start the inning. That was some smooth bunting ability he showed there. Perfect bat angle, dropped the ball down in a great spot, and easily into first on the bunt single. Here's the third baseman, Slade. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a groundout. Carrillo measures 6'2". He works with a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and sometimes works in a splitter. He swings and drives this one to deep left. That's down, one hops off the wall. And here comes the runner. Relay, throw home. Comes across to score. It's 4-1. Comes through with the RBI. Now a pivotal at bat in this ballgame. Next up for the Stripers, Lucan Baker.
Lucan Baker.
And here's the 0-2. It's in the dirt and kicks away from the catcher. Runner stays put, count goes to 1-2. Runner at second here and 1 away. This one deep in the air to left. It's carrying. Gets there. Got it. Runner tags at second.
Right here.
Not in time. He's safe. Just a shade too early with the swing, and the mechanics might have broken down a bit. He needs to try to put that up the middle instead of yanking it to the pull side. So a man at third, 2 away. And now Jackson Hornung.
Hey, your turn. Drive in right here.
Popped up. Reimer gets under it. And makes the catch. That ends the inning and limits the damage. They pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, 1 runner left on base. Through 8 full. The Mets out in front, 4-1. He's capable of giving them more than he did today. Nothing too bad, but nothing great either. And they may have needed great to get the win. Slade, hoping to climb the ladder in this Brave system as we take a look at how he rates. It's the Syracuse Mets taking on the Gwinnett Stripers. We'll be back to get this one started after this. Slade will hit next. Drove in their only run in last night's game. Pop-up foul on the right side. Schwartz settles under this one. Gets there, got it.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Nelson Velasquez.
So 2 down, and now it's the switch-hitting second baseman, Ildemaro Vargas. What a profile he's got at the plate with strong contact and power ability, but he's devoted to preparation too. This afternoon was no exception. He's always ready to go when first pitch comes. Play made, that ends the inning. They bring 9 to the plate and 6 come around to score. We move on to the bottom of the third. Syracuse with the lead, 6-1. One out and the
Now
base is
batting,
empty.
The third baseman, number 24.
Fastball for a strike. And he's challenging that called strike. Sharp eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. Still 2 challenges left for him. And it's even up. What a sinker he's got. Tons of dive on that pitch. Usually a sinker is designed to get groundouts, but he gets batters to swing and miss at it. He hits a fly to center. Ward under it. And makes the catch.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Nelson.
2 away and a
Now
runner at
batting,
first.
the first
JT
baseman,
Schwartz
JT.
getting ready to hit.
Schwartz.
This to third.
One.
Slade. There in plenty of time, ends the inning. On now to the bottom of the 4th. Syracuse ahead in this game, 7-1. Bottom of the inning.
Leading
Here's
off
the third
for the
baseman,
Stripers,
Slade.
The third baseman, number 24.
And that's
Ball
off
one.
the inside edge. With a 6-run lead, no reason to be too fine with him here. You have to attack hitters in this spot. Swing and a miss, nice changeup. That's some great arm action from him to sell the changeup. Ripped into right center, and that should be extra bases. He turns and heads for second. That's a leadoff double. Hammered that one with a really nice all-around swing, and he hit it pretty deep before it fell in for the knock. Might be a chance for them to start working their way back into this thing. Next is the designated
Now
hitter,
batting, the
Nelson
designated
Velasquez.
hitter, Nelson Velasquez.
Runner edging away at second base. In the dirt, but blocked. Here comes the 3-1. On the ground to the left. Lays out. Oh, it's off the glove. Decides to eat it. And the defense comes away with
Now
nothing.
batting, left fielder, Matt Frazier.
Stepping to the plate for Gwinnett, Matt Frazier. Ground ball up the middle. Flips it. There's one. Safe at first. They
He
won't
made
get
it
them both, and the runner comes in from third. Digging in for the
Now
Mets,
batting,
Jackson
the
Clough.
shortstop, Jackson Clough.
Two outs, base is empty. Bounces it to the left side. Picks it up. There with plenty of time. Inning over. Time to stretch. The Mets with the lead. 7-2. Slade
Now
steps in,
batting,
trying to trim the
third baseman,
deficit.
Number 24.
Can't come up with it. Runner from third in to score. It's 7-3. And with that, he reaches 50 runs batted in on the season. He has been a true asset to his team.
Now batting.
Runners on the corners and 2 out. At the plate, Nelson Velazquez.
Good, looking good. No one better out there. Back!
Now a quick throw to first. Dives back in safely.
Back!
Back over to first. And they're keeping the runner close. Oh, 1 now. In the air to left. Kerstad has this one sized up. Gets there. Got it. They limit the damage here. They get a run on 3 hits. No errors. 2 runners left on base. We're at the end of 7. The Mets lead it 7-3. One down. And now at the plate, Ben Rortvedt.
Rortvedt.
Three-one pitch. Trying to bunt for a hit. Slade. Tosses to first. Bunt attempt doesn't work, and they get the out.
The batter, number 7.
Good idea by the hitter right there. He saw where the infielders were playing him, and he dropped a bunt trying to sneak on base. But he didn't locate it well, and they still got the out. The pitch. They're down to their final strike of the game. He must have been sitting on something off speed. Line drive to right.
Take a look, take a look.
And that keeps the inning alive.
Good job, way to rip.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Nelson Velazquez, the next to hit.
Velazquez.
One and one. Here's the pitch. In the air to left center. Dives, but it falls, and now it looks like extra bases. Safe there, and we've got runners at second and third with 2 away. Seeing the ball very well in this game. This next at bat looms very large. Here's the left fielder, Matt Frazier. The 3-2 pitch. Hard hit left side. That's the ball game. Slade did well in the losing effort. Notched 3 hits in the game. Great game at the plate, and he certainly made a difference for him. Nice job, even in defeat. Slade will have a chance to add to his impressive hits total in this one. He's among the league leaders. Slade, a rising star, continues his professional journey today. This crowd is eager to see what he can do. It's the Syracuse Mets taking on the Gwinnett Stripers. Introductions wrapping up down on the field. First pitch just minutes away. Coming up to the dish for Syracuse, James Outman.
The left fielder, number 30, James Outman.
Bounce to third.
1-1-1.
Slade. The throw to first. Fine play in the hole for the out.
Batting second, the center fielder, Luis Matos.
One down.
Batting
Now the
second,
third
the
baseman,
third baseman,
Slade.
number
3 hits in the
24.
loss last night. Swing and a miss late on that one. Didn't do a good enough job of timing up the pitcher's fastball, judging by that swing. Dances out of the way. That'll back him up a bit. One ball, one strike. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. Off the mark there, and the count is even, 2-2. Grounder to the left side, and it goes just foul. Seemed to be sitting on the fastball there. Good job to adjust and fight off the breaking ball. The 2-2 to third, and there's 2 down.
Batting third, the shortstop, Nacho Alvarez Jr.
Welcome back. The
Leading off
Stripers
for
at the dish in the bottom of the fourth.
Third baseman, number 24.
In 2010, Gwinnett sent 3 former players to the big leagues where they all became stars for the Atlanta Braves. Jason Hayward, Craig Kimbrell, and Freddie Freeman. Quite a trio. There's a notable name atop the Gwinnett franchise's all-time single-season hits record. Hall of Famer Chipper Jones with 174 knocks in 1993.
Come on,
Wallops
dig,
this
guard,
one
guard,
out towards
guard.
right center. Looks like extra bases. Makes the turn, heads for second base. High bounce over the fence for an automatic double.
Now batting, shortstop, Nacho Alvarez Jr.
Nobody out, runner in scoring position.
Keep it going
Coming
now,
up
keep
to
it
the dish
going.
for Gwinnett, Nacho Alvarez Jr. Line drive, that's a base
Hold it
knock.
here.
Coming to the plate, here's the throw. Tag, in there, safe. It's 1-1. Gets it done to drive in the run and tie it back up. Good job to stay back on that one and not roll over on it. Let it get deep in the zone, then drop the bat head on it and ripped it the other way for a knock. So up next,
Now batting,
Slade,
third baseman,
1 for 2.
Number 24.
And a big swing and a miss. Challenge fastball to start the AB, and the batter clearly not ready for it. The pitcher shouldn't give him anything off speed in this spot. That one down the line, and that's just foul. Fights that one away. The count remains 0-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. He was a little early, but kept his hands back long enough to fight that one off. And the pitch. Down in the dirt, swing and a miss. In time, inning over on the strikeout. They leave 2 runners on base. We've played 5 full, tied at 1 run apiece. On to the bottom of the
Leading off
8th.
for the
Slade
Stripers,
digs
the
in
third
now.
baseman, number 24.
Swing and a miss. Oh, not the best swing from the former first rounder. Slider, slider, slider. I'm sensing a trend here. This one is labeled. A dive, and he can't haul it in.
Relay.
In safely with a leadoff double, go-ahead runs in scoring position. Good bounce back in that AB. He fell behind early, but managed to hit a nice line drive when it counted. Nacho Alvarez Jr. now at the plate. The plan should be to hit behind the runner, perhaps shoot it to the right side. Runner edging away at second base. Tapped softly on the ground. One out. Nice late-breaking slider there. Hitter was out in front, and that's a recipe for a weak grounder like you just saw. Next up for the Stripers, Matt Frazier.
Hey, no one better right now, kid. Here we go.
Frazier.
Oh, 0-2, and the delivery. Now a duck snort to third, hauled in for the out. I'm sure he's disappointed after he didn't get the hit on that line out, but that's great contact. The next time he hits it like that, I bet it works out better. 2 down and the potential go-ahead run in scoring position.
Here we go. No one better. Let's go.
Here comes the 2-2 offering. In the dirt, but kept it close. And the runner stays put. That one is absolutely pummeled. This one pretty deep. And you can forget it. It just got out of here. 4th home run of the season. And they grab the lead in the 8th. It's 3-1. He's got to be feeling great after that swing. What a way to come through for his teammates. That was a nice, patient approach in that at-bat. He let some bad pitches go, found one he liked, and didn't miss. Strong individual day and a team win, and you'll take that every time. This is a game he can feel really good about. Slade will be a player to watch in this one as he's among the league leaders in RBIs. It's the Gwinnett Stripers taking on the Omaha Storm Chasers. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Slade up now, facing one of the most hyped young arms in the game. That misses the zone, and that's ball one. Nobody out and a runner at first. And that's a fair ball. Lead runner's around second. Now the tag at second, and he's out trying to stretch it into a double. Good hustle trying to stretch the single into a double, but that time he got thrown out. So close to reaching scoring position. Runner at first, one away.
Third baseman, number 24.
Clutch up. Drive him in right here. Here you go.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle, base hit. And that keeps the runner from advancing past second. He was ready to go on the first pitch, and it paid off. That's a nice, simple approach there. Sent that one back through the middle for a clean base hit. One out and two on. And now the right fielder, Nelson Velazquez.
Hey, we need you right now. Here we go. Come on. Back.
Quick move to first. Dives back in, safe. We're here in the top half of the third. Runners at first and second with one gone. Swing and a drive, deep left field, pretty far back there. And it's gone! And they throw three on the board. It's 3-2. You knew right off the bat that ball was headed out of here. What a rocket. He got to 0-2, but then left that last one in a hittable location. Props to the hitter. He got good pitch recognition and sent that one out. Runner at second, two down.
Third baseman, number 24.
We need you. Here we go.
Slade in now, takes ball one off the plate. Swings through that high fastball. Two outs and a runner in scoring position. Decent movement on that slider, but he needs to bring it a little closer to the plate. That one was way outside, and the batter was able to take it more easily. Runner at second with two down. Very high with that one. Counts full, 3-2. Nelson Velazquez in the on-deck circle. Three and two now. On the ground.
Run it out.
Kingery.
Run it out.
There with plenty of time. Inning over. They get a run on two hits, no errors, and a runner left aboard. We're midway through the fourth. The Stripers lead it 4-2. One away and a runner at first. Here's the second baseman, Scott Kingery.
Kingery.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. On the ground to third.
Roll it up.
There's one. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 6, Matt.
Two down and a runner at second base.
Hey,
Number
clutch up for us,
Slade
kid.
digs
Here
in
we go.
now. Such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. keeps the heart rate low, maintains focus, and doesn't shift approach in run-scoring opportunities. What an asset in the lineup.
Come on, dig.
Ripped into right
Go
center,
hard.
should
Go
be
two.
extra
Go
bases.
two.
Coming to the plate. Scores on that one. In at second with an RBI double. Comes through with the RBI. Great back control on that pitch. Got a pitch on the outside, let it travel deep into the zone, and ripped it the other way for the knock. Two out and a runner in scoring position. And now it's going to be Nelson Velazquez.
Hey, get your pitch. No better up there.
Swings and flares it, and it
Drive it hard, drive it hard. You're
falls.
scoring, you're
And here
scoring.
comes the runner. Here's the throw to the plate. Comes across to score, and the lead is up to 5.
Now batting, the center fielder, Matt.
Stepping to the plate
Now
for
batting,
Gwinnett,
the third
Slade.
baseman, number 24.
An impressive showing in a fierce rivalry matchup. And you have to think the manager is pleased with that. Ground ball, right side.
Hello!
And that's just foul. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. 1 out and the base is empty. Gets a piece there, we'll do it again. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Line drive. Makes the grab, and there's 2 out. One of those plays that just goes to show that not everything is within your control on the baseball field. Batter did everything right and still didn't get the hit. Slade made some big contributions for them in the win. Collected 3 hits in the game. Really impressive work at the dish. He gave his teammates a lot of opportunities in this one, and that's really all you can ask him to do. Slade will have a chance to add to his impressive hits total in this one. He's among the league leaders. It's the Gwinnett Stripers taking on the Omaha Storm Chasers. First pitch coming your way next. 1 down.
Batting
Slade
second,
getting
the
ready
third
to hit.
baseman, number
Doing a
24.
fine job at the plate recently. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one. That's in there for strike 1. Hit hard on the ground to short. And now 2 down.
Batting third, the right fielder, Nelson Velazquez.
So 2 down.
Batting
Here's the
sixth.
shortstop at the plate. Great Kessinger. Kessinger measures 6'1", 205 pounds, and he was a second-round pick back in 2019. Grounder to third.
One, one, one.
And now a jump throw. But it's not in time. Base hit. And this ball's going to wind up out of play. Slade stepping in, looking to flip the momentum back after last inning. Let's see if he can be the spark. Swings through the fastball up in the zone. These hitters are coming with an aggressive approach at the plate, swinging the bat early in the count. That can spark some offense, or it can put you in a lot of bad counts. Now here's the 0-2. Swings and misses. Leadoff batter retired in the fourth. And he just continues rolling out there, looking really confident on that 3-pitch K. So digging in, Slade. First and third with nobody out, a dangerous situation for the defense.
Looking good. No one better out there.
The Stripers with the go-ahead run in the batter's box. Swing and a miss, strike one. And the count 1-2. Obvious that he was swinging for the fences. Tough to do it on a pitch in that location. Fights that one away, still 1-2. The Stripers down by a pair. And we're in the top half of the sixth. Swings and misses, it's a K. Huge K there. That's great location on that 2-strike fastball, making it difficult for him to do anything with it. Not afraid to command the inner half of the plate and earn the strikeout as a result. One away and a runner at first. The batter now, Slade. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a groundout. Definitely wants to avoid hitting an easy bouncer here. A grounder in the infield should be an inning-ending double play. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Way out front for strike 2. That slurve was beautiful. Great break, and he was able to get the swing and miss. Swings and misses, struck him out. Efficient work on the mound there.
The right fielder, Nelson Velasquez.
I think he may find a way to get some extra cage time after this one. He may feel like he didn't do enough to lift them. Slade will have a chance to add to his impressive hits total in this one. He's among the league leaders. It's the Gwinnett Stripers taking on the Omaha Storm Chasers. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Slade now at the plate, went hitless in 4 at-bats yesterday.
Bowling.
On the ground to the left, and foul ball. And he hits a ground ball to the right side, and it goes just foul. And the right-hander deals. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Already establishing a potent rhythm, striking out the first two batters. It looks like these hitters are going to have their work cut out for them in this one.
Wagner.
Runner at second, 2 down. Hard ground ball, base hit. Coming around third. Runner scores, and they have the lead. Now the tag at second, and he's out trying to stretch it into a double. And that's the end of the inning. We're on to the second in Milwaukee. The Storm Chasers lead it 1-0. Welcome back to Omaha, top of the fourth inning.
Number 24.
I heard there are kolaches and butter brickle ice cream at the concession stands here in Omaha if you're looking for a sweet treat. The 0-1 offering. A swing and a miss. Once again, he's ahead 0-2, and he's got the power in this at bat. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. 1 up, 1 down. No justice in this game. None at all. He was all over that pitch, but might have been better off with a little blooper. Frustrating outcome, but a great swing. Here's the third baseman, Slade. Dives, but it kicks off the glove. The throw won't get there in time. In safely, and now there's a runner at first. No time wasted here. Can't fault the infielder on a ball hit that hard. I know I'd be ruling it a base hit if I were doing the official scorer's job. One away and a runner at first. And now, Nacho Alvarez Jr. Now a quick throw to first. Dives back in safely. Another move to first. Back in that time as well. Line, and that's a base knock. Makes the turn at second and heads for third. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single. Up against it with 2 strikes right there, but still managed to win the at-bat. Great job to step through that and line it the other way for a knock. That's the kind of thing hitters work on consistently, and he's turning that work into in-game success. Now a pivotal at-bat in this ballgame. Grounder to second. And that's a base hit. In to score from third. It's an RBI single. And now they trail by 1.
The left fielder, number 32.
Big time at bat right there. Comes through, and they're back within a run. This next at bat looms very large. Next up for the Stripers, Slade. 1 for 3. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. That slurve was beautiful. Great break, and he was able to get the swing and miss. Two outs, base is empty. And now 1-2. Got ahead 0-2, but that one wasn't close. Not much chance the batter's going to offer. Down in the dirt, swing and a miss. And it's in time for the third out, and that ends the inning. Time to stretch. We're tied in this one, 2-2. At least they got the win. That's probably the only thing cheering him up right now. Might want to get a few more reps in the cage before the next game.